George is staying at the Lowe's Midtown Motor Inn. Okay.
48.
We got you. Good plug. Okay, this is Bill Apter. We're speaking now with one of boxing's greats and coming up to be an all-time great if he gets all the breaks he wants to. Big George Foreman. How are you, George?
Real good. Real good.
George, about your upcoming fight with Luis Pires, what's your reaction to it? Do you feel that Pires is a good opponent for you?
Well, I figured that, Perez is here to win, and so that's what you call an opponent right there. He'll be out there trying to beat me, and if I'm fortunate, as I have been in the past, I will beat him. I'm just looking forward to going out there and give a good show and, come out ahead if I possibly can.
George, we asked most of the fighters on the program and in the magazine this. What was your reaction to the Muhammad Ali-Joe Frazier fight?
I think it was one of the good bouts that the people got a chance to see. Went 15 rounds, and people who saved and scraped and put their money together got a chance to get their money worth because they saw a good show of two guys fighting, boxing, clowning, the whole thing for 15 rounds. So I think it was well worth the people a while.
Well, what's your opinion of Joe Frazier, let's say? Do you think you're ready for a fight with him now?
Well, I think that the general public and various boxing magazines have qualified me, and, various critics, they put me #1 contender, then #2. So I think I've earned pretty much that. I've beaten all the other contenders, and I didn't get up there by surprise. I fought my way up there, and I'll get what I earned, and if I've earned a title shot, I think I'll get it. I think I've earned it just for more than any other fighter.
Well, before you do go through Joe Frazier, do you have to go through Muhammad Ali first? Would you rather get a victory over him first?
Well, I'm not too interested in anybody who Joe Frazier beat. I'm interested more so than
beat the man that hasn't been beaten.
Yeah, and so that's the way it is. You want to conquer the highest mountain, the one that everybody can climb. Ain't too much interest. I'm not interested in that.
Okay, going back into your background, what made George Foreman become a fighter?
Well, I started fighting, kind of like on accident. I started working out to lose weight in the gym in parks in Pleasanton, California. I was a job corpsman, and I got fortunate enough to win a Golden Glove title and, a national AAU tournament. Next thing I knew, I was in the Olympics. So, and that put me here in New York City, and before I knew it, I was in Madison Square Garden.
Right.
So it's all been sort of so fast, I don't even know what it caused.
Okay, one last question that we do like to ask. If you hadn't pursued the fight game, if you hadn't gone into fighting, do you have any idea what else you might have done?
I don't know, really.
Any other ambitions?
Well, I'm pretty ambitious. I'd like to be a lot of things still yet. I intended to be a teacher. I was studying and teaching physical education at a job corps center prior to the Olympics, and I liked it, and I still like it. I'd like to get out and work with, getting people in condition, people with sprained ankles and getting them back in shape. So that's my thing.
Okay, one last question, George. When you were coming up in boxing, did you have any idols? Did you try and copy anyone or just see somebody that you said, wow, this guy really wants my idol?
Well, Joe Louis right now probably the main idol guy I can have, because he did everything right. And, he was a good champion. But I think at my time doing Muhammad Ali was pretty much the idol in the neighborhood. I think I was about 14, 15 when he first won the title in bar.
And his whole style and everything just completely took you over.
Yeah, so, he's pretty much, he's been an idol, up until that point.
Right. Okay, George, I want to thank you very much for joining us, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you with Luis Pires at Madison Square Garden.
You bet.